Up next, the University of Nebraska-Lincoln Center for Ag Profitability recently released the final results of the 2025 Nebraska Farm Real Estate Report and found the market value of agricultural land in Nebraska has declined by 2% from the previous year. Market Journal's Bill Dodd recently caught up with Nebraska Extension educator Jim Jansen to learn more.
Every year, the University of Nebraska-Lincoln surveys market industry participants that work in the land industry. This includes land brokers, appraisers, farm managers, bankers, and others with first-hand knowledge of buying, selling, financing, or managing land. The final report of that survey was released in June and focuses on what's occurring in the land industry in respect to market values and land cash rentals across the state of Nebraska. This year, it appears that land values across Nebraska have decreased by about 2% from the previous year.
Those viewers watching us today might note that maybe the real estate tax assessments have done things that are different than what the current market value is. You have to remind yourself that the assessed value is a different process from what the current market value might be. Nonetheless, this is the first time we noted a slight decline in the market value of land compared to the last several years where we noted an increase over 30% on average across the state. Some of the guiding forces influencing the decline in the market value of land, especially on the cropland side, include the current state of crop prices, interest rates, and input expenses. We have tighter financial circumstances, especially on the cropland side. And with that being said, some of the major economic forces that guide the market value of land have definitely been influenced by some of these factors that we noted. Now, it's somewhat of a mixed story because while we did note a slight decline on the overall market value, and yes, the decline in the market value of irrigated and dryland cropland and things like that, we also did note a small increase on the grazing land side. So what factors are leading to some of the higher prices that we're seeing for the market value of grazing land or hayland, the things that support our cow-calf and cattle industry? Well, some of the factors that were reported were the current state of livestock prices, primarily for cattle. I also noted some things like expansion. Farm expansion is another factor. People are always competitively trying to position their operation, but current livestock prices were noted as a very strong factor force that was leading to. But overall, we're seeing a little bit of a change compared to what we've seen in the last several years. And even to say 2 years ago, the current state of livestock prices were substantially different than they are right now. So the two big things to keep an eye on: where's the profitability of farm and ranching headed here for 2026? And what is the cost to finance, whether to finance a line of credit for the upcoming year or to finance a long-term land loan?
This is the 47th edition of the annual series, and these reports provide essential insight into agricultural land dynamics for stakeholders across Nebraska. In today's market, objective market information and analysis like this are more critical than ever. Reporting for Market Journal, I'm Bill Dodd.